Hi fantasy owners, welcome to your 2017 Golden Pylon Fantasy Football League. It wouldn't be the Golden Pylon Fantasy Football League if we didn't provide a little more production value for all of you. And since we didn't really get the opportunity to do that when we were choosing our draft order, because we did the heinous NCAA bracket, like any of us care about basketball, it's ridiculous. But my husband, so he wanted to give you guys just a little bit of something to start you off for tomorrow, get you ready for the big day. So without further ado, introducing last year's Golden Pylon champ, Macho Man Steve Vaselenko.
Ooh, yeah, dig it! Number one in the world, number one in the universe, any universe, yeah. I'm on the continuum, I'm going dimensional shifts, yeah. Number one there, number one here, number one in your face. Macho Man Randy Savage, yeah! Coming back again! Let's do this! Whew. Let me just zen myself a little bit here. Let me just calm it down. I understand that there are questions. Everyone's got questions. The world's got questions for the Macho Man. Number one on the hit list. But I've got a lot of free time. Tell me, what's on the world's mind? What is the world thinking about the Macho Man's third consecutive reign as champion?
Well, I guess we'll start by congratulating you.
As it should be, yes. Totally understood. Your love and devotion from all the owners in the league, it's palpable. I could taste it. I could taste how much you want to be on the top of the Golden Pylon League, but I don't know, man. I feel like Steve, why would 2017 be any different? High as an eagle, tougher than a $2 steak, doing it again.
Speaking of Steve Hawanitz, your co-owner, where is he tonight?
I gave him an offer to come and join us. Steve Hawanitz could not be here. I thought he would make a fantastic Miss Elizabeth, but he declined. Baffling.
Really quite shocking. Well, why don't we just get into it? Why don't we have a breakdown and talk about each of your competitors, your fellow owners? Let's start with Mary Beth.
Mary Beth Langdon, tough as nails too. I gotta give her credit, she's a competitor. We've danced that dance and we've stared that stare, yeah. I've been in the finals with Mary Beth. We had a little baseball thing going on. It was her and I, mano a mano. And how'd that turn out? I'll tell ya. Turned out right here. Because accolades fall to the Macho Man. Number one in the world at football. Number one in the world at baseball. Give me a sport I haven't tried. Number one in the world at high at ping pong. Doing it all the ways, yeah. Getting her too.
Okay. How about Andrew Reichert? Andrew Reichert boasts 6 playoff appearances in 7 years. What do you think about that consistency? Are you afraid? Are you nervous to meet him again?
Fear does not apply to the Macho Man. There is a dictionary back at the Macho Palace. The word fear has been ripped out, ripped asunder, and thrown to the wolves and the wind, man. Yeah, gotta say, Andrew Reichert, talent respects talent. And you've done a lot. Always get to the playoffs, but you kind of go in through the rotation door and you spin around and you spin around and then you exit before you even get your cup of coffee in the big time. I gotta say, man, Macho Man, he's had his cup of coffee, yeah. Put in a little sugar, put in a little cream, because the cream, Andrew, always rises to the top. You aren't there yet. And as long as I'm here, you never will be. That cream always rises to the top of the Golden Pylon League.
All right, moving right along. Let's move on to Mike Shadow, the innovator of the Shadow draft. Mike Shadow is back for another year. Surprisingly, 1-1 in his playoff career. Can he fine-tune his mechanics?
Mike Shadow.
And return to the form displayed in 2013, his winning year?
Thousands of years ago in the year 2013, Mike Shadow reached the playoffs, and you gotta give it to Mike, because when he's, try that again, Macho Madness. Everyone zigging? Mike's zagging. He's unorthodox. That's the word. Add it to your vocab. Unorthodox. But just because Mike has a plan, yeah, does not mean it's a good one. Gotta say, some things are unique, one of a kind, and still useless. Like a giraffe with no neck. Not gonna happen. You could be as fancy as you want, but you cannot stand up to the Sahara Desert that is Macho Madness. Yeah.
Last year, we had a team that went 6-6, win a division, and make the playoffs. Speaking of that man,
Travesty.
what do you think about Ryan Davidson?
Ryan Davidson, 6-6. Ryan Davidson, RD. RD likes to think he stands for real deal. I gotta tell you what, 6-6, nothing. 6-6, nothing means nothing. 6-6, flip a coin. Is how effective Ryan Davidson was. Real deal. Real deal, nothing. More like research and development. Like it's still in the early stages, man. Trying to figure it out. He's got a Bunsen burner. No, he's got an easy bake oven. He's trying to find his way in. He just needs to tweak and tweak and tweak. And I gotta tell you, as long as I'm here, he's gonna tweak all he wants. He can't stand up to the scientific masterpiece that is the Macho Man in the ring. Yeah.
Let's move on to a team that actually gave you a real run for your money last season. Some might say the more worthy opponent, Tiffany, your wife, Vasilenko.
I'm going to look right into the camera when I say this. Tiffany, if you are out there watching this on YouTube, Facebook, and the Instagram.
I'm literally right here.
If you are watching me, let me tell you right now how serious I am. That there is love, but there will be no mercy, all right? You made it to the finals. You got this close. And then Tyreek Hill busts 65 yards down the sideline, running, churning, bumbling, stumbling. He drives the Macho Man to glory once again. Now, you may have a plan, and you may give me some bumps on the road, little speed bump, little up and down, but the Macho Man's always got a backup plan. My sunglasses are gone. Who moved my sunglasses? Unacceptable! Macho Man's always got a plan B, yeah. Number one in the world doesn't come to the dance without plans A, B, C through Z. Dropping elbows on anything that gets in the way. You may continue your line of questioning.
Yeah, let's move past that. How about our newest owner, Tracy Lydell? She narrowly avoided last place last year after coming in 6th in her rookie year. Is she a bounce-back candidate?
Bounce-back candidate. I look at Tracy Lydell and I see potential. It's there. All the inner workings are there. She's like a young sapling trying to grow to the rooftops and the treetops of the forest. Just trying to sprout, trying to absorb, trying to chlorophyll. Yeah, photosynthesis. But I gotta say, little saplings do not compare to the vast and sprawling forest that is Macho Madness. Yeah, we are the forest. We got the polar ice caps. We got the Sahara Desert. Macho Man, Earth to space. Saplings cannot compare and will not compare in 2017 in the Golden Pylon League. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the player who almost didn't come back this year. Chris Warby. He had a change of heart. What do you think about that?
Change of heart, change of heart. Does it? Either you're in or you're out. Is he in? Is he out? He doesn't know. I don't know. If he's trying to throw me off, I gotta tell him I got him in my sights no matter what. So he could waffle, and he could not be sure, and he could kind of wiggle. I'm telling you, little motion this way, little motion that way. Little motion doesn't matter because the Macho's got the most motion in the ocean, and you will drown in the sea of madness. Yeah, there's no flotation devices allowed in the big kids pool, man. And if you can't swim, if you can't handle the tsunami that's coming down on you, you better get a snorkel, buddy, because it's all over.
Well, okay. Let's move on to the only other owner who has ever won more than once in the Golden Pylon League. Let's talk about Ches. Let's talk about Ches and his luck. Some say he's your biggest competition, as he's the only person to ever knock you from the playoffs. What do you have to say about that?
Jim Chesney wants to step to greatness. And he thinks that he's already been there. He thinks he's taken 2 big steps forward, 2-time champion. Let me break down the science of Mr. NASA real quick and easy. 3 is more than 2. 3-time world champion. 3-time Golden Pylon. Height of heights. Man, you want to talk about a champion at 7-5? The 2 years he won, 7 wins and 5 losses. Do you know any champions that lose 5 times and still hold their head high? Because the Golden Pylon League has sure as hell never seen it. And if I'm here doing my thing, allowed to do what I need to do, exploring the space, making things happen, it will not happen again.
Why don't we take it back to the beginning of the Pylon? Our very first winner, very first champion, Deanna Marcinko. Do you think that this will be the year, since it is her wedding? Do you think that will be her wedding present? The Golden Pylon trophy?
Wedding present. If you're hearing wedding bells, I got news for you. You better snap out of it!
Oh.
I'm telling you right now, the only bells you're gonna hear in the world is the concussive force of the Macho Man's elbow. Top rope, elbow smash, 100 feet in the air, come crashing down, and yeah, you'll be hearing bells again. You're gonna be hearing bells. You're gonna be hearing the bells of former glory. Tolling. Bong, bong, bong. That is the death of your career in this Golden Pylon League, man. You talk about wedding bells, you talk about a gift. I got a gift. Get a clue, because you are not doing it again. Sorry, I had an energy drink. That was a bad idea.
That's fine. Let's move on. We can't really mention Deanna without mentioning her fiance, Kyle Smith, who is also an owner in this league. What do you think about him? What do you think of his team?
Man, unpredictability. True wild card. Truly, no one knows what he's gonna do next. I don't know if he even knows what's circling around in his brain there, man. But if he's a wild card, I gotta tell you, man, I am the whole royal flush. I am the draw 4 in Uno. I am raining havoc down. You want to talk about wild card? You might be the Joker, man. I'm the whole 52 card pickup, man. You cannot stop what you cannot contain. Kyle Smith, you dare to step to the champion when last year all you did was Pearl River plunge straight to the toilet seat. Wipe, repeat, moving on.
Unsurprisingly, there's been one really quiet owner. Former Pylon winner, master of charts and graphs, Mr. Jim Teven. What do you think his odds are of returning to his former glory?
He would know. He's the man with the numbers. He's the man with the charts and the graphs and the cute colors and making it all eye-poppingly. Numbers and charts, and I gotta tell you what, it's very educational. I learn a lot from that, like the spider, yeah. But you want to talk about education? I got an educational word for you. It's called proximity. Proximity. When Jim Teven won the Golden Pylon League, he was in Germany. He was the smartest man in the room. He got as far away from the Macho Man, Randy Savage, as he possibly could. Yeah, and it worked out for him. He hung out, picked a different continent altogether, and it worked for him, man. He won that championship. I gotta tell you what, though, man, it doesn't matter if you're in Antarctica. Doesn't matter if you're in the molten core of the earth. You can be on the rings of Saturn. Jim Teven, I got you in my sights. Yeah, the Macho Man is one shot, one kill, and he does not miss. Bow! I got you. I got everyone. There's no one who's stopping this Macho Man. The train is moving, and no one is gonna get in the way. Woo! Yeah! Getting it, dig it. Number 1 in the world. Can't be stopped. Ugh.
Well, there we have it. I guess we will see all of you tomorrow night, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time for our draft. It's never been more exciting.